Okay. I don't know what to say about this film, guys. I'm still searching for words. Yeah, I saw a film today called The Invitation, and I have some pretty interesting thoughts about it. So, without fuck, what should I say? Let's just get on with it. The Invitation. It's a 2022 horror mystery thriller film written and directed by Jessica Thompson and Blair Butler, and it's produced by Emily Gladstone. The film stars Nathalie Emmanuel, widely known for Game of Thrones and most of the Fast and Furious movies, and Thomas Doherty, and many more. Inspired by the novel Dracula by Bram Stoker, the film follows a young woman who, after her mother's death, meets long lost family members for the first time, only to discover the dark secrets they carry with them. Not gonna lie, I was moderately hyped for this film, as the trailer of the movie really sold me on the environment and the tone of the film and a different approach that they took to the narrative of Dracula. I cannot totally despise that movie, but I cannot love it either. It basically commits a universal crime of being a boring movie. I mean, the screenplay for the movie is not very well written. It could have been much more better, as they had the atmosphere and tone of the movie perfectly nailed. But yeah, they missed a big shot in there. And this movie also takes a lot of inspiration from Jordan Peele's Get Out. It's a great movie. I will definitely recommend that movie to you. But yeah, even with all the inspiration, they didn't get things right over there, and it was a heavy disappointment. Each and every character in this movie is really very one note, except our main protagonist. I mean, the main hero of the film is always like, yeah, welcome to my house. Yeah, I like that dress. Yeah. Talk a little loud, dude. We cannot hear you. Like I said, this movie nails the atmosphere and tone of the film. The castle in which 90% of the movie is shot really looks dark. It really looks gritty. It genuinely feels like a vampire's castle in which bad things are happening. But besides that, this movie has nothing going for it. This movie cannot get even its jump scares right. I mean, the horror sequences in this movie are really very dull. And there's one more thing. It's not a spoiler. We are shown in the trailers that this is a vampire movie, and the runtime of the film is 1 hour and 40 minutes. And after an hour, we are introduced to the characters of vampires. I mean, why take so long? You already shown us that this movie have a vampire narrative, so I don't know what happened over there, but the writers definitely get it wrong actually. And before that, there are some very bland jump scares. There are very cheap jump scares, like someone's putting a hand on another's shoulders and they're just like, what the fuck is happening over here? And one more cliche trope this movie does is, we have seen this a million times in each and every horror film. Like, the protagonist is standing in front, the camera just pans to the right, then it pans to the center, there's someone standing behind the main protagonist, and camera again pans to the right, and when it comes to the center again, there's obviously someone standing in front of her, and it always comes with the sound just drains out, and we can see that coming from a mile away that there's a jump scare coming over here. That was really bad. So our main protagonist, played by Nathalie Emmanuel, is the only saving grace for this film. The acting done by her, really very good. I mean, no doubt in that, because the character that she plays is really very sympathetic. It's really generous, and we do really feel for her basically when things go down. And besides that, as I mentioned before, each and every character in this movie is just one note and it's really boring. The major issue with the film is overall lack of suspense, thrill, drama, fright, horror, and pretty much everything, because the story of the film is so generic and it's so bland. you can pretty much tell what is going to happen next in the film, and the ambitions of the characters are also very generic. The characters are basically cookie cutter plot pieces, meaning you already know what their agenda and function is for this film. So yeah, this movie was not that good. I mean, it's a watchable film, it's a one-time watch, and besides that, it's not that good. So for that, I'm going to give this movie a rating of 2 stars out of 5. So I'm going to wrap up this video by saying that this is a one-time watch film. It's not that exciting. You can go and watch this as a normal movie, but yeah, it's not that enjoyable. Yep, and that's it. That's all I want to say about this film. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and hit on that like button. It really means a lot. As always guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Look forward for more reviews, and I'll see you soon.